Hey, aloha gang, Dr. Russ Rosen here. Listen, I've been talking with a lot of different coaching clients and been getting a bunch of emails around should I be staying in the office taking care of patients at this particular time or not? And what do I do if my neck of the woods gets shut down? Really important question. I'm going to ask that you put up with me looking up like that because I got some notes right there. I'm in between coaching clients. I want to get this out to you, and I don't have a whole lot of time for editing. So, look, I get both sides of the story. One side of the story, and these are with doctors that I know, I love, I trust. They're philosophical. They're wonderful human beings, and both sides. And some of them say, look, I don't want to be a part of helping this spread. I want to help push down that curve, right? And I think that that's noble. It's an important thing that we're not really helping with that peak right now. So I understand that. And what about doctors who are at high risk? What if you happen to personally be elderly, or you have some kind of immune system issue, or you're on drugs, or you're obese, or you've got that kind of stuff? What if your staff does? What if you have family members at home that are? You're doing just fine, but you're going to get home and now you're concerned about spreading it to them. These are all real issues. These are all things that we want to look at. What if most of or a lot of your patient base is high risk, elderly? One of the docs I coach has a fair amount of HIV patients and cancer patients on chemotherapy. These are real things that we need to really think through. I also have doctors saying, look, if what would have happened in the 1918 flu pandemic if the chiropractors would have stayed home and not adjusted people? I understand that. I got a few emails about that. Also, a doc that I coach, Dr. Dave Basista, great chiropractor, he said, look, I've been telling people for 30 years, when you feel sick, get in, get adjusted. I can't tell them not to now. I understand that. Again, personally, I think that we want to make sure that we are doing the best we can to help people not be exposed. So what am I doing, to decrease that exposure, disinfecting, all that kind of stuff? Maybe for those kinds of people, making extra times, that kind of thing. I think that that's an important thing for us to do. Again, I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just bringing up ideas and things that are coming my way to best help you think about this. Now, as always, both sides think the other side is crazy. Right? These people think those people are crazy. They're helping spread blah, blah, blah. These people think you're not philosophically blah, blah, blah. I get it. Right? And again, people I know, love, and trust feel both ways. So I get it. I completely understand it. Again, the most important thing is, how do you feel? I just want to help you think things through. Okay? In my neck of the woods right now, we are in shutdown. So I got a big document from our county, and it said, stay in your house. Do not leave for any other reason other than these. Number one is healthcare. So in your neck of the woods, because I coach doctors all over the world, would healthcare include you, what you do? I don't know the answer to that question. It's something that you need to find out, and you need to think about it. Again, if your area gets shut down, are you going to be staying open? So just some thoughts. If you're not going to be staying open, what are you going to do at that time? I got an email from a doc yesterday who said we are shutting down for 1 week. Big explosion going on where he's living right now. And my staff and I are in the office and we're training. We're training, actually, he said we're training on your materials, right? The stuff that they've been trying to get time to do. So, good thing to do. But again, I think it's worth thinking through. What are you going to do if your area gets shut down, and how do you want to respond to it? Start communicating with your patients about it. So I got a lot of offices right now, and again, sorry for me looking up. I have a lot of offices right now that I've talked with in the last couple of days that are really telling me they're not noticing any real problems, no real cancellations. I'll tell you what they have in common. They are uniting together as a team. They have this mission, and they're saying, listen, this is what I was put on earth for. This is my time to shine. This is my time to thrive. They also have been educating their patients for a long time. It's not too late. We can start doing it right now. Connecting, in fact, I was talking to Dr. Michael Winters, who's one of my favorite long-term coaching clients, and his team. We oftentimes are on the call. And he was just saying, I'm so proud of them. All day long, I hear them talking about the 1918 flu epidemic and handing out that study. I'll have it there on this page if you guys don't have it. They're talking about what we do and the immune system. So he does specific chiropractic adjustments, quantum kind of adjustments. He does QNRT for neuroemotional kinds of things. He does nutritional kinds of things. And they're also talking about, and we're opening up extra hours, right? So not just for you, because clearly you want to be here more now than ever, is their conversation. Clearly you want to be here more now than ever, but you have friends and family that you care about. So we're going to open up extra time. We're going to open up extra hours so that we can take care of the masses. We can take care of these people. Again, it's a very different perspective. So if you are going to stay open, my suggestion is don't go into your curl up like this, expand, right? Look, there's no question right now. There is going to be some contraction in certain businesses. I mean, unless you got your Purell face masks or making a vaccine, a lot of offices are going to have some kind of constriction over the next couple of possible weeks or even months. The question isn't that, it's what's going to happen after things settle down. And they will settle down. They always do, right? I'm going to do a whole video on this particular subject, but eventually they will settle down. And when they do, how did you position yourself? You know, how do you respond during these particular kinds of times? Really good questions. Another office I just got off the phone with was Dr. Brennan's, their office. Yeah, here's a couple things they said. I said, how are things going? They said, well, listen, we're opening extra hours right now. We're definitely doing social distancing, right? We're helping it, you know, as far as waiting room, that kind of thing. They said that we're here to serve. We are here to help with the facts and the truth versus all of the fear. We're uniting as a team. We're responding. We're not reacting. So these are just some things, gang. Do I think it's okay if you want to shut down at this particular time? Abso-stinking-lutely. You got to go by your gut and how you feel, right? Just communicate with your patients about it, etc. Do I think it's okay if you want to stay open right now? I do. Personally, my opinion, this thing keeps opening up, is that I do want to make sure that we're decreasing their exposure. I do want to be able to allow them to have more social distancing versus everyone sitting in a tight, closed, you know, waiting room and not changing face paper and all that stuff. I just think that that makes sense. But again, you choose what feels best and right for you and watch your conversations. The conversations are absolutely critical right now. Again, open up extra time. Open up extra hours. Help people understand why they want to get their friends and family in. Relate things back to the nervous system, to the immune system, all that kind of stuff. So listen, I'm having all kinds of conversations. I'm doing the best I can. Oh man, I got 7 minutes between coaching calls to make some of these videos. If you have questions, if you're having challenges, I'm here to help. So just flip me an email and I'll either email back to you with an answer or the best I can, or I'll make a video for it and send it out so we can all learn from it. It takes a village, gang. So now's the time. All right. As always, much love and aloha. Bye, gang.